It's weird to think that the PC, arguably the most powerful and most versatile device anyone could have in their home, doesn't have a Bluetooth adapter. Sure, some desktop motherboards do come with built-in Bluetooth capabilities, but these are the exception and not the rule. Still, this is nothing that a very minor investment can't fix. So if your PC is jealous of your mobile device because it can connect to whatever it damn well pleases, a Bluetooth adapter is just the thing you need. These devices, also known as dongles, are all extremely small and fairly inexpensive. And in this video, we'll be bringing you the 3 best models you can buy in 2019. This is a smaller selection than we usually include, but we'll explain why this is the case after we've showcased the dongles. So without any further ado, let's begin. And first up, we have the Zexmte Bluetooth adapter. This is easily the cheapest dongle on this list, and while you may be able to find cheaper ones out there, we strongly advise against it, as you will risk your dongle being dead on arrival if that's the case. If you've never heard of Zexmte, well, get used to it, because most of the companies that make all-purpose dongles are unknown, many of them rightfully so. Finding a good product among all the garbage is the most difficult and most important part. So if you want to save yourself the trouble, just know that you can't go any cheaper than this Zexmte dongle if you want your dongle to actually be reliably usable. As far as the looks and technology are concerned, this is pretty much all there is to all dongles like this. Just a USB stick with a backwards compatible Bluetooth 4. Overall, it's a very affordable dongle that presents very good value, but it does come with some caveats. Namely, it doesn't work as well on earlier iterations of Windows as it does on Windows 10. Also, you may not appreciate the hassle if you're a casual user, since the Zexmte dongle not only doesn't support plug and play, but also doesn't include any sort of manual with the installation disk. Now, if you want your dongle to come with all the convenience plug-and-play capability has to offer, you're definitely going to appreciate the Avantree Bluetooth adapter. Just a fair bit of warning though, it only sports this kind of native compatibility with Windows 10. This doesn't mean that the dongle itself is incompatible with earlier versions of Windows, just that you'll have to install the drivers to make it work. Now, the dongle does come with a bundled disc, again with no instruction manual, but you can always download these drivers from their website. Honestly though, the official drivers are somewhat clunky and unreliable, so we'd recommend just letting Windows download the generic drivers for this dongle. In this case, the path of least resistance is also the best path. Now, while we may have only had bad things to say about the drivers, the dongle itself is entirely different. It's very reliable, with a highly stable connection, and it's easier to use than any of the cheaper versions. All in all, it definitely lives up to the high quality standard that the glossy black exterior with rounded edges implies. And now for the last entry on this list, we have a dongle made by none other than Asus, the BT400. At first glance, the Asus name seems to be the only thing that sets apart this dongle from the cheaper ones, except that it comes with a slightly more ergonomic design, if you can call it that. But unexpectedly, Asus delivers the whole package yet again. The BT400 features plug-and-play compatibility with both Windows 10 and Windows 8, and it even comes with the drivers for Windows 7 that work extremely well. If you encounter any issues with them, you can always install the latest drivers from Asus's website or consult the manual. That's right, the BT400 comes with a thorough manual. Overall, it's just a flawless dongle with excellent instructions and support and a stable signal. Sure, it's a bit more expensive than the other models, but it definitely makes it worth your while. And besides, $15 is still no fortune, so if you want to ensure the best Bluetooth connectivity for your PC, we wholeheartedly advise you get the BT400. Now that we've seen the models, all that's left is to decide the one that's best for you. But before you do that, you should know what the Bluetooth adapter market is like. The thing is, even though this feature is often lacking in desktop motherboards, Bluetooth adapters aren't exactly cutting-edge technology. Many wireless peripherals for the PC come with their own dongles, so even the need to own one is already far from mandatory. As such, you won't find many big company names making dongles, but instead the bulk of the market supply comes from unknown well-known and sometimes even shady small-time manufacturers. There also isn't any price range, so to speak, as the most expensive model on this list costs only $15. So the only thing that you need to do is make sure the model you're getting has a proven track record. The three that we featured in this video are easily three of the best dongles currently available, so you should ideally get one of these. But even if you opt for some fourth option, make sure to do your research. Don't just let the price tag dictate your decision making, because the way we see it, a $5 dongle is still too expensive if it's dead on arrival, which many models are known to be. There aren't even any technical considerations you need to weigh, as all the dongles use the same technology, and that's Bluetooth 4.0 and USB 2.0. And that about does it for this video. Again, the most important thing is to shop smart. Do your research if you're getting a model that isn't featured in this video, and you'll be just fine. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so that we can keep making more videos like this. And click on the bell icon if you don't want to miss any of the said new videos. Also, if you want to improve your wireless game, we do have videos like this for the best wireless adapters and wireless routers, so make sure to watch those if you're interested. The links are in the description. In the meantime, may your games be fun and your losses few. And as always, we'll see you next time on Gaming Scan.